All right, so we've been here for a couple days already, and
Yeah, so this is going to be a little different because we've had time to absorb it. The first impression when we walked into the room was, holy shit.
yeah, absolutely breathtaking.
This is by far, and we've stayed at the Venetian, we've stayed at the Palazzo. Their room might be bigger than this, but this is just cool.
You've stayed at one of the Caesar Premier suites. How does this compare?
I don't know if it was a premier suite. It was a bigger room, but it was older and outdated. Obviously, this is newer.
Right.
You know, Mandalay was more your standard room when I stayed there, so this is by far the coolest room we've. It is one thing I've noticed after the last couple of days is it feels kind of cramped, especially if you get more than 2 or 3 people moving around in here. Because
Really?
we have, yeah.
I thought it was comfy. I thought it felt home-like. I mean, it's obviously you're not throwing a party in here, but if you did throw a small party, it wouldn't take a lot of people to pack this place up.
I meant with this, like, little, because there's just that little walkway there between the living room and the bedroom area,
Okay.
and if you have a closet door open, or if you have more than one person trying to walk by there at the same time, it's just not feasible, and you're kind of bumping into each other all the time. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the room.
This is
want
my
to come back
favorite
here.
room
Oh yeah,
ever.
and the balcony just pushes it over the edge.
We ended up getting a balcony, the one that everybody wants, that's facing, I mean, not a wraparound, obviously, but the one facing the Fountains of Bellagio, and it's just amazing. I mean, during the day, during the night, the fountain shows, just
Every time
everything
you
about...
hear the music kick up, we're like running to the door.
Yeah, I spend so much time out there. Like, she's still getting ready, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to hang out on this and just look at stuff. Got hammered last night and went out on the deck while I was sobering up or whatever I was doing, but I just thought it was funny. You're already in bed sleeping, and I'm like, well, I can't go to bed before I get to step out on the balcony, enjoy the view for a little bit, and then couldn't figure out how to open the door again. So
well, that was because you were hammered, not because there's anything wrong with the door.
that's true, absolutely. But it was just as feasible to me to go, I'll just sleep out here.
You did. It's kind of sad.
The shower is amazing. I love the living room quarters.
We haven't used the tub.
We're not
really tub people.
No.
So
the bed is great. It's not the best bed we've ever had, but it's very good.
it's really comfy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no complaints there at all.
The down comforter, I kind of feel like I'm drowning in that thing. I've been kicking it off every night. But it's huge. I mean, it's gigantic.
The little sitting nook area that we're at, I'm charmed by. I'm charmed by the desk. I'm charmed by the little seating area. I absolutely love this place.
The controls in the room are really cool, too, because not only are there buttons, like right when you walk in, there's a button that says hello or goodbye that controls, like, so if you hit hello, it turns everything on. If you hit goodbye, when you leave, it shuts everything off, so you don't have to worry about lights coming on or off. And just the fact that, I know I've apparently found this cooler than you did, the fact that you control the temperature and the lighting from the TVs, I think is really amazing.
Yeah, I believe while you were playing with that the whole time, I was hanging out on the balcony, so...
It's not like I had to play with it that long. It's easy to figure out. I just use it.
I'm not saying that it was difficult. I'm saying I'm like, this is all I need. This is all I need to know. Like, oh, do you know the TV does all this? But like, I don't give a shit. Like, this is what I choose to watch.
And it's just the finishes. And again,
art.
This is the newest property we've stayed in. It's only just about a year old.
But it's the subtleties. It's the art. It's the books all over the place.
Yeah, there's books everywhere.
Absolutely in love with it, hands down. And we're not even talking about the property. We'll get into that during the show. But as far as the room goes, my favorite room we've ever stayed in Vegas.
Yep, mine too.
Yeah, big fans. Well done.